the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers just about ready to roll. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Ball. Ball up.
The 2-2. In the air, left field. And there's one down. Here's Alex Bregman.
Second, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Just underway here in Detroit. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there.
That's
and a foul ball.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man at second.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is filled up. Looking for the K. Back here in Detroit, and on the hill for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him? How you lead. Up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. That clips the corner. Next pitch off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Wenzel Perez, a switch hitter batting right. Runner takes off. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. Bang! A 2-run homer. Here's Riley Green. Swinging a foul out of play.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fought off foul. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. On the ground to short. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. One out man at first. Here's Jahmai Jones. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 0-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. No throw, safe at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting 7. Shortstop.
Now it's Javier Baez. Ground ball left side. Bregman to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting back at Comerica Park. Swanson digs in.
Inside, ball.
Clips the corner, and the count even 1-1. Flaherty measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now, Moises Ballesteros. And another ball. That to right. Perez moving under it. And there's one down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. In the air to left center. Meadows should have this one. 2 away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Off the mark.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
Really
Outside.
good
That's
slider.
a ball.
He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Base hit center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
That's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
New pitcher now, number 51. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left field. And it stays fair. In comes the run from second. Tag, but he's in there.
Couple of singles back to back. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. Green under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And there's a foul ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the out.
Runner on the go. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And a sac bunt here. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the 3rd baseman, Hao-Yu Lee. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single, and they run around the move. They pitch out. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Runner goes again. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
Ball.
Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner around second. Lee around 3rd. Cut off. Now a throw home. That was close.
Hey!
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Riley Green, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. No throw. He's in there safely. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. 1 run across. The second run scores. And they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Now here is Dylan Dingler. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. The run scores from second, and they lead by 4. And they put the tag on him. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. In half up to hit. That one found hard the other way. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner at second. 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Should be extra bases. Half on his way home. Brings it in. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Jahmai Jones. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here comes Torque to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground, right side, foul. And that's just foul.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Baez now. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strike. Back at Comerica Park, digging in, Moises Ballesteros.
Hey, ha!
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 out. Here's Nico Horner. Fly to center his first time.
Ball.
Right there for a strike. And that skips into dirt. That's off the inside corner. Full count now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That clips a corner.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Out to short, Baez. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Next to hit, Parker Meadows. This one popped up. Bregman settles under it. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the order now. And next up for the Tigers, Hao-Yu Lee. He's 2 for 2. In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. He makes the grab. That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Michael Busch.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Nope. Ball.
Got him looking for the K, and that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Cole Armstrong.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The 1-1. Crow Armstrong tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Set down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2 outs, base is empty. Brennan Hannafy takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Hey.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Wood.
This to third. Bregman to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Oh, 0-2 now. That one lifted to left. Hat coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. At the plate, Dylan Dingler. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And that's a fair ball. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Dansby Swanson stands in, 1 for 2. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Now back in safely at first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. On the ground right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. Just missed.
That's up.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Man at second. Strike on the outside. And the count 1-2. This one in the air center field. Meadows drifts towards it, and that is that. Back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. This one smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Porter Hodge.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one gets down for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. Nope. Around right there. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times. I'm really impressed with this offense.
Here goes the runner. Now he breaks his back. No throw, and everyone is safe.
Back-to-back singles. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Trying to move the runners over. On the run, sends it over to first. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Stepping in, how you lead. On the ground to third, might be 2. Bregman to second, on to first.
He's out of there.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Any way you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. So a walk
inside,
puts runners at first and
second.
second.
Up next,
man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Pro Armstrong can't hold up, and that's a strike. Puts a bunt down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Cubs.
Just barely able to beat that. Now, man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
And now here is Alex Bregman. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And the bases are unloaded. Alex Bregman sends it out. A 4 spot on the board. It's 7-5. In half. The next Cub to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that is out of play. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it. About as well as you can possibly.
New arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Finnegan.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Check swing and he wins. 0-2 now. In the air to left center. Green on the run. And there are 2 outs. And here comes Dansby Swanson. 1 for 3.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And it's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning over. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Perez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kelly to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That is strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Gets him to chase after that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at Comerica Park. We go to the 8th. Moises Ballesteros digs in now.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. So here's Horner now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Tyler Holton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
Oh, that's in.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Holton, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
That's in. Ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards right center field. Meadows giving chase. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 8th. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And the batter now, Colton Pete. In the air, left field. Half on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Javier Baez. On the ground to the left. Bregman to first. Baez gone in the play. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. Gone. And just like that, they're within a run. Back to the top of the order, Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
They're just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that bunted towards third. Fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. So digging in, Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind.
On the corner for a strike.
No, that's inside.
This one in the air, right field. 2 away down. 1 out left for the Cubs. And here is Ian Happ. That one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. They're down to their final strike.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, dude. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.